Engaging in unlicensed electrical work carries substantial risks and can lead to serious consequences. It's crucial to understand the regulations and responsibilities involved to ensure safety and avoid unnecessary expenses. Firstly, performing electrical work without the proper license is a violation of regulations. It is illegal because it poses significant safety risks and undermines the standards upheld by the electrical industry. Secondly, individuals who are merely journeymen, while possessing specialized skills, are not necessarily licensed to certify electrical safety for buildings. The act of attempting to do so misrepresents their qualifications and can mislead those who rely on their assessment. The consequences of such actions can be severe. There's the wasted money incurred from rejected inspections, the potential delays in obtaining building permits due to invalid safety checks, and most importantly, the safety concerns that arise when unqualified individuals perform electrical work, potentially jeopardizing the well-being of a building's occupants. Responsibility in these situations falls on several parties. The individual engaging in unlicensed side jobbing is ultimately responsible for practicing without a license and misrepresenting their abilities. While a realtor might trust the individual they hire, it remains their responsibility to verify the credentials of any contractor they engage. The city inspector also has a role to play and ideally should identify any lack of proper licensure during the initial inspection. To prevent these issues, several recommendations should be followed. Always engage with licensed and insured electrical contractors. Request proof of licensure and verify it with the appropriate licensing board. If you encounter unlicensed electrical work, report it to the relevant authorities. It is crucial to educate the public, including realtors and homeowners, about the risks associated with unlicensed electrical contractors. Electrical work involves intricate systems and requires specialized knowledge to ensure safety and compliance with regulations. Licensed electricians undergo extensive training and must pass rigorous examinations to demonstrate their competence. This licensing process ensures that they possess the necessary skills to perform electrical work safely and effectively. One aspect is that unqualified electrical work can lead to fire hazards, electrical shocks, and other dangers. Improper wiring, overloaded circuits, and faulty installations can all create hazardous conditions that put lives and property at risk. Licensed electricians are trained to identify and mitigate these risks, ensuring that electrical systems are installed and maintained to meet safety standards. Another point to consider is that licensed electrical contractors are also required to carry insurance, which provides financial protection in case of accidents or damages. This insurance can cover the cost of repairs, medical expenses, and other losses resulting from faulty electrical work. Unlicensed individuals typically do not have insurance, leaving property owners vulnerable to financial liabilities if something goes wrong. Permitting is a crucial part of ensuring electrical work meets local codes and regulations. Licensed contractors are familiar with the permitting process and can obtain the necessary permits to ensure that their work is inspected and approved by local authorities. Unlicensed individuals may not be aware of these requirements or may attempt to bypass them, leading to potential fines and legal issues. Realtors play a vital role in real estate transactions and need to be aware of the importance of hiring licensed electrical contractors. Recommending or hiring unlicensed individuals can expose their clients to unnecessary risks and liabilities. Realtors should educate themselves about the licensing requirements in their area and only work with qualified professionals. Homeowners also have a responsibility to protect their property and ensure their safety by hiring licensed electricians. They should always ask for proof of licensure and verify it with the appropriate licensing board before allowing anyone to perform electrical work in their homes. A homeowner should never hesitate to report unlicensed electrical work to the relevant authorities, as it helps protect the community from unsafe practices. When it comes to electrical safety checks, it is imperative to have them performed by qualified and licensed professionals. These checks involve a thorough inspection of the electrical system to identify any potential hazards or code violations. Licensed electricians have the expertise and equipment to conduct these inspections accurately and provide recommendations for corrective actions. Attempting to perform electrical work yourself or hiring an unlicensed individual can be tempting, especially to save money. However, the risks associated with unqualified work far outweigh any potential cost savings. Electrical work is not a do-it-yourself project and should always be left to the professionals. It is important to remember that electrical codes and regulations are in place to protect the public and ensure safety. Licensed electricians are trained to comply with these codes and regulations, while unlicensed individuals may not be aware of them or may choose to ignore them. The consequences of violating electrical codes can be severe, including fines, legal action, and potential property damage. Protecting your property and loved ones starts with hiring licensed and insured electrical contractors. When you make informed decisions about electrical work, you contribute to a safer community for everyone. Consider an example of a homeowner who hires an unlicensed individual to install a new lighting fixture. The unlicensed individual improperly wires the fixture, creating a short circuit. This short circuit leads to a fire that damages the home and endangers the occupants. If the homeowner had hired a licensed electrician, the fixture would have been installed correctly and the fire would have been prevented. The cost of hiring a licensed electrician is minimal compared to the potential cost of property damage, injuries, or even loss of life. In another instance, a realtor recommends an unlicensed electrician to a client who is purchasing a new home. The unlicensed electrician performs a faulty electrical inspection, failing to identify several code violations. The client purchases the home based on the faulty inspection and later discovers the code violations, which require costly repairs. The realtor could be held liable for recommending an unqualified individual, resulting in legal action and damage to their reputation. These examples illustrate the importance of hiring licensed professionals and the potential consequences of engaging with unlicensed individuals. Electrical work is a complex and potentially dangerous field that requires specialized knowledge, training, and experience. Licensed electricians have the qualifications to perform electrical work safely and effectively, protecting property owners and ensuring compliance with regulations. When you need electrical work done, do not take shortcuts or compromise on safety. Always hire a licensed and insured electrical contractor and protect your property and loved ones from unnecessary risks. By choosing licensed professionals, you are making a responsible decision that can save you money, time, and potential headaches in the long run. Licensed contractors are familiar with the local regulations and permitting requirements, ensuring that all work is done in compliance with the law. This can prevent costly fines and delays. They are also trained to identify potential hazards and address them proactively, preventing future problems. Investing in licensed electrical services is an investment in the safety and longevity of your property. It is a decision that will provide peace of mind and protect your assets from potential damage. So, when it comes to electrical work, always prioritize safety and choose licensed professionals. Remember to verify credentials and report unlicensed activity to the appropriate authorities. By doing so, you are contributing to a safer community for everyone. Always verify any contractor by requesting their license number and confirming the license is valid with the state agency. This is typically done online. Some municipalities may also require a contractor to register with the city and pull permits for work. Homeowners can contact their local permitting office to confirm this. If you have any doubts about the qualifications of an electrician, it is best to err on the side of caution and choose someone else. Remember, your safety and the safety of your property are worth more than any potential cost savings. A further critical point is that licensed electricians undergo continuing education to stay up to date on the latest codes, technologies, and safety practices. This ensures that they are always providing the best possible service to their clients. Unlicensed individuals may not have access to this continuing education, which means they may be using outdated methods or be unaware of new safety standards. Electrical systems are constantly evolving, and it is important to work with someone who is knowledgeable about the latest advancements. Licensed electricians also have access to specialized tools and equipment that are necessary for performing electrical work safely and efficiently. These tools can help them diagnose problems, install wiring, and make repairs without causing damage to the property. Unlicensed individuals may not have access to these tools, which means they may be using makeshift methods that could be dangerous. When you hire a licensed electrician, you are also hiring their expertise and experience. They have seen a wide range of electrical problems and know how to solve them quickly and effectively. This can save you time and money in the long run, as they can identify and fix problems before they become more serious. In addition to providing electrical services, licensed electricians can also offer advice on how to improve the energy efficiency of your home. They can recommend energy-saving lighting fixtures, appliances, and other products that can help you reduce your energy consumption and lower your utility bills. Licensed electricians are also trained to identify potential energy waste in your home and suggest ways to address it. For example, they may recommend sealing air leaks, insulating walls, or upgrading your heating and cooling system. By following their advice, you can save money on your energy bills and reduce your carbon footprint. Finally, licensed electricians are committed to providing excellent customer service. They will listen to your concerns, answer your questions, and explain the work they are doing in clear and understandable terms. They will also stand behind their work and offer a guarantee of satisfaction. If you are not happy with the work they have done, they will make it right. When you hire a licensed electrician, you can rest assured that you are getting the best possible service. They are qualified, experienced, and committed to providing you with a safe and reliable electrical system. So, next time you need electrical work done, remember to choose a licensed professional. It is the best way to protect your property, your loved ones, and your wallet. Be certain to do your due diligence and verify credentials before hiring anyone to perform electrical work. Protect yourself, your family, and your property by always using licensed and insured professionals.